Oh my God, Jay Burns, boy, your shit is fucked up. But guess what, man? We live on What It Is Radio, man. This
Oh
morning,
man,
a motherfucking edition.
yeah.
This morning edition. Burns camera is. Oh, we back. We back, man.
I'm
Breaking
back
news.
too. I'm back
Back,
too.
back,
Yeah,
back,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
What's
yeah.
good? What It Is Radio.
And I'm
And
gone
you're
just as
going
quick as
again. Don't worry about it, man. We just gonna be doing that, man. What's up with y'all, man? It's been a minute.
uh,
It's been a minute.
it's
Happy
been too
New
long.
Year's, brothers.
Happy New Year's, man. Come on, man. I already done broke all my resolutions. I done fucked them all up.
Yeah,
I done
but,
fucked them all up.
but nobody's seen us since then.
Huh?
Nobody's seen us since then. We ain't
Yeah,
been
so
on.
technically,
This is the new one for 2020.
Well, you know,
yeah,
shit,
true.
shit happens, man. Why haven't we been on?
That's a great question.
I know for me, man, my job hours changed and shit, man. It's been hard. It's been hard with my work schedule, man, to get on there. I apologize to the audience, but yeah.
Could you could you tell me? Could you tell me where you work?
I worked. I work in that big building on South Tacoma Way,
Okay.
the white one.
The white one.
What about you, Burns, man? What you been up to, bro?
Just really just working on a lot of angles, especially on the show right now. Trying to get my camera right. It's been a long hiatus. I've been battling some health things too.
Oh yeah, I heard, man. I
As
heard.
you
Hey,
know,
whoever's out there watching, man, y'all got to pray for Burns, man. Burns has contracted COVID. The
and not even
COVID.
just and what's crazy is it's not even the Omicron.
You don't got a Marion?
It's not the Omarion.
You
It's
got
the
that
BA
little fizz?
Baracus. It's the BA Baracus. It's the A team strain. So you got to just be ready because once the Baracus
Now
starts
where
to
is
really
now
Wait,
where
hold
is
on,
this
man.
one
Is that the
from?
real name for that shit? Is
Yeah,
that what
the
they calling it?
the BA Baracus.
You got BA.
Now where did this one come from?
Basically from like a lot of CrossFit and high
Nigga
high
said
interval
cross.
intensity training workouts. That's the COVID is getting smarter, so it's not only attacking people just in general, anywhere and everywhere. It's also going to select like fitness groups. Um, for the moms out there that scrapbook, be on the lookout for the scrapbooking variant coming soon. It's all over the place. Clout chaser.
Nah,
Well,
but oh,
didn't you get COVID slap?
yeah, but I had the B2K, man. I had that Amarion, man. That shit, I was sick. I was sick for about 3 days, real bad, I would say, man. For 3 days, I was fucked up, man. I was sweating through my shit. I was sweating like crazy. And my back hurt a little bit and shit, but it wasn't that bad, man. It wasn't that bad.
But yeah, I'd say I had some chills one night and felt like I was coming down with something and then had a little cough.
Now,
And after that, like 3 days later, boom.
now are
Like
you
so
vaccinated?
yeah, I actually got the J&J.
So did you get your booster shot?
Nah.
Nah. So but you dealing with it, man. Your shit's mild.
Oh hell yeah, man. That shit wasn't nothing, man. I had strep throat. That shit was way worse. That shit made me cry.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've had strep throat. I had to get my tonsils out because of strep throat not that long ago. What up, Stump, man? My good guy, Stump Doogie, man. He said, glad to see y'all back, man. I'm just glad to still be here, man. That shit had me scared though. I ain't gonna lie, man. When I first got that shit, I thought it was gonna keep getting worse and worse. But after a while, man, I started shitting regular and shit, man. I was good, man.
Oh, it was putting you through the full motions?
I mean, the fever is what fucked me up. Like at first I thought
Mm.
maybe I had just, like maybe I had a cold or some shit like that. But my fever was high as hell, man. Like I was hot and cold at the same fucking time. So I kind of knew something was off. And I didn't even go get tested, man. My girl got tested and she had that shit. And she's vaccinated like a motherfucker. So she actually ended up worse off than me with that shit.
Oh,
I'm
really?
unvaccinated, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know, man. Shit
Did you
worked.
guys hear about the one they said the weed you can it helps.
Nah, if you read more into that shit though, man, it basically says you have to take it by liquid, and I think the dosage and shit. This weed don't stop you from getting COVID, man.
Hey man.
Well, not.
Huh?
I didn't get it.
Yeah, you just ain't got it yet, and knock on
You know,
wood.
that's the old native.
Burns, you
way
smoke
to-
weed, don't you?
Nah.
You smoke
man,
weed,
nah.
don't you?
Once upon a time, when I was a young whippersnapper,
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean. But nah, man, you know that's like the natives. They've been trying to tackle respiratory illnesses with smoking and doing shit like that. So you know, like I've seen that same study, and I'm sure that the weed does help, guaranteed, because they call it the healing leaf, as Scarface taught us.
We would have to have some people call in, man. Same number, 206-771-9229. Call us if you smoke weed and caught COVID.
But no, it doesn't prevent it. I would say that it helps
Nobody's
you.
gonna call.
I bet
Why
you
not?
it helps you.
Because
Somebody's out
It
there
helps you
watching,
get
man.
over it.
We got a whole 2,000 people watching right now.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it helps you get over it, though. Like, that's what I would say. I bet you. I bet
Willie,
you it helps.
the Master Williams sounds like he has COVID right now with that motherfucking cough, man. How the fuck will weed help you get over
He
goddamn
just pushes
COVID?
through. He's just going from one to the next.
Oh,
You know, it's no big deal.
Let's wait. Hit that shit again, Master
I'm
Williams.
smoking on the 18.
Oh, yeah. That shit ain't helping. That shit ain't helping.
Smoking on the Marion pack.
So you got some time off there, huh, Burns?
Yeah, sadly, man, I gotta isolate. I gotta isolate away, man, and stay at home. But you know,
So you
no
can't
big
leave that
deal.
room that you're in right now, basically.
Yeah, I guess I'm locked into the studio room, so I better mask up when I'm. Nah, man, fuck that shit. I mean, I'm at the house, but you know, a lot of the guidelines have changed, guys. I mean, you know, it's a lot of things done changed since they tried to say you had to stay home for 14 days, man.
So are you quarantined from your family?
Nah, fuck no, man. Look, if we gotta live together, we gotta die together.
If he dies, he dies. How many people got this? Is it just you?
Come on, man. The whole family got it now.
The whole
It's just me. But you know, it's funny though because my youngest started off. He had a little cough or something like a week ago, and I swear I got it from him. But he was fine. You know, after a couple of days, it was no big deal. So we didn't think much about it. But then, yeah, I got all groggy and got congested up and just basically, just similar to having one of them chest colds. You know what I mean? Really, it wasn't nothing.
Not to
You know,
take
I've had
nothing
one of
away
these-
from anybody else did. I mean, hella people that had way worse symptoms and shit. But my experience with that shit, man, it was nothing.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I've always thought this from the very beginning, but this is about to be the seasonal flu. And like 25 years from now, I guarantee you this will be treated way differently than it is right now.
It just is what it is, man. That's all it is. It is what it is right now, man.
Yeah, but you know, I'll tell you a whole lot of whiskey to try and treat it.
Yeah, I had a couple hot, man, you know what's funny enough, man, because my uncle, he always got these home remedies and shit, right? And
The
he's got-
hot toddy.
The hot toddy. He made me a hot toddy. I swear to God, the next day I woke up and felt better. Like I drunk that bitch at night, woke up feeling fine, man. Like the alcohol just like knocked that shit that I had in me right the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
But I didn't see the thing about it though is that cough. This is one thing I will say. Like my girl, she got the cough, right? And that motherfucker sound like it hurt. I didn't get the cough at all. Like I might have coughed a couple times the whole time I had that shit, but I didn't have like her. She sounded like a seal dying. You know what I mean? Like her shit was bad as hell, man. It was uncomfortable. It was uncomfortable to hear, so I can just imagine what that shit felt like. If I would have got that, man, I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have been able to take that shit, man. That cough was horrendous, man.
I did have a cough. I mean, it made me feel like I was smoking cigarettes or something for like a day, but there was nothing where you couldn't catch your breath or none of that shit. But what's funny is when I first thought about it, we had got those Joe Biden home kits, you know, the ones that they advertised to everybody get like for free.
Mm-hmm.
So we had hit them up and they came in the mail. So it was funny because I was sitting there and then my girl was like, you should take the home test. And I was like, I don't want to. So then I did, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they say that shit takes 15 minutes to come back with the
Your
results.
shit came
like,
back immediately.
As soon as I hit the drop down, the shit like went to the other screen. It was like dark line, positive. I was like, no. So then I started the conspiracy. like the paranoid conspiracy theorist in me started thinking like, what if these tests are rigged, right? So then I was like, I'm gonna waste another test, and I'm not gonna do no swab. I'm just gonna drop the serum in there to see if it gives a positive, right? Man, I done wasted a test, man. That shit didn't come back positive. So there is no secret conspiracy. Trust me, Burns wasted a test for everybody. But then what's funny is after I did that second one where I was trying to be all, conspiracy man, I took a swab and then I dripped it into the thing, and that shit came out positive too. So I was like,
Damn.
well, I'm 2 for 2.
Yeah. So how much time you got off?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Slap. So the current CDC guidelines do say any positive test, if you are vaxxed or vaxxed and boosted, you only have to isolate for 5 days. And then after that, you could go back into doing your thing. You just got to be masked up at all times.
Hey, I don't
So
know.
what is it for a non-vaccinated person?
What they say, basically, no matter what, you got to isolate for 5 days.
Yeah.
But if you're not vaccinated, they say once your symptoms are done, then after that, like for your symptoms have to be gone for 24 hours, no temperature, no nothing, and then you could go back. But they say for that, if it's day 6 through 10, that you should be masked up at all times.
So no one else in your house has it, right?
Currently.
How are they looking at you right now?
The kids,
kids are real
supportive. The kids are still all about Team Dad. You know what I mean? They get it. And, we're having some marital problems are happening in the household right now. A lot of judgment, a lot of facial expressions are happening.
Hey, because that's the one thing I felt weird, man. I felt like I couldn't come out I guess you ain't supposed to come out the room, but when I was better, I was still kind of like, I don't want to go around nobody and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I had AIDS or some shit, like, you know what I mean?
For real.
Like,
you feel like a leper. You feel like you're on Leper Island, man. A lot of judgment gets cast. It's almost like it's your fault. Like, did you get that feeling? Like somebody look at you, how the hell? Where did you get that?
Nah,
shit?
I think I remember I was told somebody. I told somebody, I was like, man, I think I had COVID, so don't say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hold on.
COVID.
Walk around the corner.
Don't tell people that. You know what I mean?
Listening. Look up.
You tell motherfuckers you had COVID, they look at your ass like
you're automatically typecasted, like you got a scar on your arm now. All they gotta do is lift your sleeve up and be like, you got it.
You got the germ.
How dare you? But I'm thinking at this point I might start donating blood, man. I mean, I got it. I got the J&J in there too. I mean, I got some metallic ass shit going on.
Can you still donate blood?
I mean, you dilute it down, maybe it'll give somebody a rush. You never know.
Yeah.
You said, hold on. You said, can you donate blood?
Yeah. Can you?
Yeah,
after you get the vaccine?
Well, why the fuck not? Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
I heard you could.
Yeah, I thought I heard something like you can't donate.
For who? Who does not let you? Why would you not be able to donate blood no more?
No, I don't know. I swear that's what I heard, man. I could be wrong.
Your blood is tainted.
Tainted blood. Yeah, that shit gonna get people high, man. I'm telling you, I'm about to start selling like $10 vials of this shit. Like, just look for me.
What else is going on in the news, man? What else?
What about you was telling me about the arsons? Like,
oh yeah, Burns. You keep up on local news here where we're from in Tacoma.
Oh, I try to keep my ear to the ground.
I saw an article the other day. I think you might have been up on this, man. Have you seen about the arsons going on, man?
Is it up in Seattle?
Nah, in Tacoma, man. It was like what was it, 9 houses in one night?
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
Let me see, man. Yeah, it was like 9 houses, man. Could you imagine somebody coming and just burning down your house while you sleep?
Hey, let me ask, what side of town was it?
Hold on, man. We're about to find out right now. Oh, shit. Here we go. Hold on. What does it say? Tacoma oh my God. It's too early in the morning for this shit, man. Tacoma detectives are investigating 8 arsons that occurred between last night, and that was on the 25th, and this morning. Thank you to Tacoma Fire who worked tirelessly putting out these fires, blah, 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 blah. So look, man, these fires.
That's north end.
The first one started on 6th and Trafton. South Trafton. 6th and South Trafton. That was at 7:48. Then at 8:10, 20 minutes later, they got South 8th. What's that, like 20th and 8th? Then they hit, 17 minutes later, 6th and State. So that can't be no coincidence, man. 1150, they hit North Pearl. 124, North Orchard. 47th and Orchard. All these motherfuckers is by each other. You know what I mean? Like, it looked like he went from the hill. Looked like he went from the fucking hill to the north end. What do you think about that? Is Tacoma just falling the fuck apart?
So many things. I mean, honestly, okay, so it was off. They said what in Trafton?
6 in Trafton. Hold on, let's go back. 6.
I mean, that have you driven around there lately? Because I mean, they was actually had people burning down houses.
Man, this is what's going on. This is news right now, man. This was like a day ago, bro. 2 days ago.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't know. Going off of that, okay, it starts at 7 at night and then it goes until 4 in the morning. What's your first impression from that? What if you was the detective trying to solve the case? What would you think?
I would think it was some tent action going on. I'm not gonna lie, man. I would think it was some tent action going on, some tent people. But I mean, you think about it, man. This area has been hit with a gang of shootings lately and shit, right?
Yeah.
Now shootings is one thing, man. Shootings, you know, if you're not in the way, you ain't gonna get shot type shit, man. But a motherfucker randomly just going and setting houses on fire, that's some scary shit, man. Because if you sleep,
I want to say that's just some drug shit.
you think so?
I mean,
all of them motherfuckers owe somebody money.
Well, okay. Have you read? You're a well-versed man, Slap. You read up on some arsonists? No. Well, I mean, we all grew up and knew that.
I knew an arsonist growing up.
Pyro. we everybody knew a pyromaniac growing up, right? Somebody like to play with fire. But there's like a psychological dive on actual arsonists when they grow up to become adults, and how they get like some kind of a rise out of.
So do they
set shit on fire?
So they start off with like little shit, you know what I mean? Like they say, like serial killers, they usually kill an animal first. You know what I'm saying? When they little, they might choke out Fluffy or something. What is a young arsonist? How does it?
You know, like burning bugs and shit, or like playing with fucking like burning leaves on fire
and shit. You know
I mean, like
magnifying glass and shit like that. I
Try
feel like
to,
everybody did that though. That's what I'm saying. Like, what makes it different?
Well, because they got pleasure out of it. So once they got older, then they got sexual pleasure.
Oh, see, that's what I knew it was heading there.
It's true. Hey, Clout Chaser, I've seen the shrug, but I'm telling you, that's psychological studies.
So what, they burn pubes or some shit?
Yeah, they get off from that shit, right? So it's kind of like some kind of a crime of passion. But I mean, when you look at that 9 times, I mean, that's excessive. If there was some like true ass arsonists out there who had to go on a 9-house binge,
I think it's a group of kids.
You think it's a group of kids?
It's either kids or some drug addicts.
I think it's some homeless drug. Because if you notice, a lot of shit be on fire over here now, though, man. Like not houses and shit like that, but I've actually seen motherfuckers out with the trash can fire, like back in the 80s movies and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I've seen this shit lately. I've never seen that shit before in life. Lately, I've seen trash can fires, like and motherfuckers standing around singing. You know what I mean?
Driving down. I mean, right around Trafton, I want to say, or right off Yakima. If you were on 6th Ave and you look to your left when you're going like towards the, you're going west. Man, there's like one street. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's got to be like 15 to 20 tents. Some of them tents look tight too. They're not like the little one-man tent.
Be having electricity and generators and shit, man. Flat screen TVs, all type of shit in them tents, man. I mean,
had like the Earth Day tents, like back. Remember, the kids all have to hold it up and like do the one thing where.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, man, but the cost of living out this motherfucker has went up dramatically, man. I just saw that article. You saw the article where people were paying way over asking price for these homes now and shit. I don't know, what type of effect is that gonna have on us, bro? Like nobody's gonna be able to afford a house.
It don't make no sense, man. Like it's funny because everybody be talking about Amazon, and all these cats make all this money from Amazon, but then what they'll do, like I'm trying to figure out where those jobs are because, like they'll say they make $250,000 a year, $500,000 a year, and then they'll just come out here and pay $100,000 over the asking price on a house.
I think it's a lot of companies buying these houses and shit too, man. Like it's like almost like the stock market is on some bullshit, so people are just buying up properties. You know what I mean? Like it's like just that's the investment. Instead of living somewhere because that's your home and shit, it's all about motherfucking making a buck now. You know? Like everybody wants to be some type of real estate mogul or some shit, and they're just buying these houses, buying and buying. You know what I mean? Shit's
True,
crazy.
true. I mean, if you think about it, it's like they manipulate the money through inflation.
Yeah,
It takes you back to like how you'd hear our parents talk about how cheap it was to go to the movies,
yeah,
or like grandpa would be like, it only cost me a quarter to go to the movies and get a bag of popcorn and all this.
man.
And then when we was growing up, I want to say what the movies were like $8 to
I don't
That
go.
wasn't even
we
that. It
always
was cheaper than that. That shit was
The
like
matinee
five,
was
six
like
bucks.
we used to
4.
always
Yeah, right.
walk up in there.
Plus we,
Hey,
plus they had the dollar movies back then, man. We'll probably
Yeah,
never see that shit again.
dude. And now it's like $20 a ticket.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
20 to 15. I mean, so then if you think about that, to go to the movies costs you like 50
Yeah.
just to take a person out to the movies
I
and get some popcorn.
I kind of like some of the new theaters though, man, where they have like less seats and shit, and you got the
With
nice,
the-
comfy motherfucking. Yeah, I kind of like that shit. I just saw some trash movies and some nice seats.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
nice. That is nice.
I like drinking at the movies too, man. It's something fun. about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. You know, if you notice, I feel like the movies aren't as hardcore about trying to stop you from bringing shit inside like they used to
Yeah.
once upon a time. Like,
Yeah,
I think they get it. Like, just go,
they got enough
go
going
recline, enjoy yourself. Because people be bringing like blankets and shit into those ones you're talking about. They were bringing like a whole bedspread, pillows. I've seen people do all that. Like, what are you gonna do? Stop them at the front door? Sorry, no Afghans. Like, but just imagine with inflation, if a house when we was growing up, so a house in Tacoma, you could get a nice ass house for like $150,000 20 years ago.
on. Well, I
Think-
mean, that's 20 years ago.
Well, now it's what,
I don't even know.
600,000,
I don't even
700,000.
I
mean,
just,
That's insane, man. And we could thank COVID for that. That just don't make no sense.
I don't
man.
think it's just COVID, man. It's got to be other shit at play, man. This shit is weird. I mean, think about it, man. If motherfuckers is paying that much over, how much is rent gonna go up? You know what I mean? rent about to skyrocket, man. I live in a raggedy motherfucker spot, man, and this shit costs damn near $2,000, man. So I could just imagine. Ooh,
Yeah, man. That rent, that's how they control it, though. Like, people buy all them houses, and instead of living in them,
Yeah.
they just turn them into rentals.
and that's the fucked
then-
up part about living here, because then everybody's like, well, why don't you buy? It's like, bitch, I'm not buying in one of these motherfucking houses that used to cost nothing. You know what I mean? Like, ooh.
But everybody's going up, man. I mean, even
Yeah,
with
the whole
you
country.
know, shout out to K Dusky out there in Oklahoma City. But
There.
when
They're not going up out there, are they?
they should, yeah, they went up too. When he first moved out there, the house was like 150,
Uh,
160, and then once they moved
or
out there,
imagine-
he got a nice ass
Yeah.
house. He got a nice ass house for 160.
yeah, no big deal, just 30,000 acres. But
Yeah. Hey, wait, hold on, man.
Now it's like 250.
Will, you got a comment, man?
What up? What up? Who is? Oh, okay.
LaShawn McQueen said, Will, what up? What up with you?
What it do?
Yeah, man. I could imagine because Oklahoma's hella cheap, man. Oklahoma.
Now 250.
his shit's
I mean, if you think about it, that's just everybody's getting it.
damn.
Everybody's
So in
going
the
up.
time that
So
he's
where-
moved
where
there,
would be
his
the
shits went
ideal
up
place to
100,000.
move to?
Yep.
Damn, that's what's up.
Well, by the time they buy,
What would
shit.
be the ideal place to move to?
You might as well stay
man,
where you at.
honestly, I don't know, man. I don't think anywhere. It just depends. I think everybody's different, right? It depends on where you like to live. Because I was talking to one of my friends, and they were talking about they're going to move to Florida. And personally, I don't really have any interest in moving to Florida. But that's for them. They like it. They like the community. They like the weather. So they're going to get a condo and move out there. But, you know, out here,
Shout
I
out
still,
shout out to my nigga Mac. He out there in Florida.
yeah, man, I want to go visit, but I don't want to live there. And then like other people, they migrate out to like Arizona where, you know, shout out to Raven Nevermore because he used to live out there and he said that summertime shit was not okay. Like it'd be like 120 degrees.
They got too many animals, man. Fuck all that. Too
In the
many
desert?
reptiles and shit. Oh man, my man Moon said Orlando is dope as fuck. Moon, tell us about Orlando, man. Call in, man. 206-771-9229. Shout out to my cousin Jimmy Verdon, man. What's up,
Especially
family?
them house prices. I mean, but that's the thing. You just never know. I mean, okay, say if Florida was cheap as shit, though, you could get a dope ass house for $75,000. I mean,
no.
why not? Still no?
It depends on the neighbors. Shit, fuck that. Nah, man. The thing about here, I guess where we live at, man, will make it hard for me to leave is because nothing happens here. You know what I mean? We don't got no crazy ass animals. You know what I mean? We don't have we don't have no type of fucking natural disasters, whatever. Them niggas got hurricanes. Like, fuck that. Dre said Florida.
I mean,
Blogger said Florida is fucking trash, man.
I mean, you got to think, though, too. We do sit right next to that big-ass volcano.
Man, fuck that volcano. Hey, Kamala was good. She lived by
volcano. We also have some weird-ass weather lately. I will say that, man. Having snow every year now, this shit's getting odd. Well, like, we never had snow every year.
We got the easiest place to live in ever. Except for this motherfucker being expensive, nothing happens, man. Nothing happens here. When's the last natural disaster we had?
Well, shit. What, the earthquake? In 2002 or whatever?
2002, we had an earthquake that knocked a couple bricks off some buildings. Motherfucking Florida have so many goddamn hurricanes, man. They got to name them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
True. But shit, man, we've been starting to have them little twisters starting to touch down in Bremerton and shit. I mean, you never know, man.
Oh, like, yeah. Speaking of that, like Oklahoma. So them houses is cheap, right? Them motherfuckers have tornadoes. Like,
they're in Tornado Alley.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, man. I remember when I was thinking about moving to Oklahoma, and me and Will sat up and we watched motherfucking tornadoes on YouTube. We got stuck. We watched that shit for like 6 hours. Like, oh hell no. Yeah. Oh, Dre, the number is 206-771-9229. Man, we doing something different. We doing this shit earlier. This the morning show. Call us. Call us.
I don't know. I like where we live, though. So do you think that for the high cost of living that it's worth it in comparison to all the other shit out there lurking around in the world?
Because think about it, man. Everywhere where white people move, it costs more. You know what I mean? Like to move somewhere to where it's like, what is your predator? You know what I mean? What is the thing that's going to take you out? You know what I'm saying? In here, the worst you got to worry about is like, I don't know, white people starting fires or putting you like
hey man, the last arsonist was Asian, by the way. The last one went down.
Oh, he burnt the. I remember that. He burnt the warehouse up.
Shit in Seattle, man. Arsonists are not just white folks.
I'm just saying, man. We don't have a lot of threats here. This shit is laid back and easy. What is the place in Texas? Was Austin, right? A lot of people that became the hip ass place. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people started moving there. That's expensive. Everywhere where people like white people want to live, it's expensive. So, I mean, you just got to deal with it.
So, white people done made it expensive out here?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's been white here, though. You know what I mean? This is like they coming back.
True. What about, the politics? Maybe the politics is the biggest danger out here.
The politics? It's such as what?
But is it harmless? It's just annoying, or I don't know. They definitely seem like they want to tax us more and more and more. And that's also adding to how much it costs out here.
Yeah. Property taxes a motherfucker, man.
They seem to only keep going up. And if you got a little business, man, all they do is tax business owners, man.
Tell me about it. Man. That should make you not want to do business. You know what I mean?
True. Everything, man.
Not to mention, some of them people are motherfucking rude. Like the L&I lady would call me and she'll have an attitude. You know what I mean? Like, bitch. Oh, shit. We got a call. Hold on. What's up? You live on What It Is Radio. Whoa.
Hello?
Yo,
y'all niggas hear me, man?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, man, it's Moon calling, man, talking about Orlando, man.
Oh, what's good, Moon? Hey, yeah, tell us about that, man.
Shit.
We saw you was on like a
Moon?
Southern tour.
What's up, players? Yeah, man, Orlando is that shit, man. Now, I tell you what, I was only there, a week and a half, but the motherfuckers got nonstop shopping all up and down the strip. Picture South Tacoma way, nothing but goddamn shopping centers. That shit was dope. The food, all different types of food, that shit was hot. They got fucking circuses and fairs and shit outside.
Yeah, what was that shit price
Drink
like?
outside that motherfucker. It was really popping, man. I really appreciate it. And there's a place in between, what is that, Tampa and Orlando called Kissimmee. Just like Tacoma, bro. Real easy. Not a bunch of shit going on. Mm-hmm. Nice ass houses. Like we stayed in a 10-bedroom mansion that looked like a regular house, bro. It was crazy.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay. So how much did it cost out that way? Like
How
in
much
general,
did it cost?
what's the gas
It didn't
prices?
seem that much different than Washington, man. It was probably a little cheap. I remember cigarettes being like in the $6 to $7 range.
Oh, that's way better. Hey, what about the motherfucking reptiles? Did you see any reptiles out there, bitch, man? That's what I always
Yeah,
hear.
they got-
Motherfuckers-
Yeah, I seen some reptiles. When you walk out the house, man, you really got to look down. You can't just be walking out that bitch all willy nilly. You got to look down, make sure there ain't no gator mouth. All the backyards with pools and shit, they got the little house things over them. You know what I mean? They got to be encaged or whatever. So yeah, but I seen a couple reptiles crossing the street. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait. Go back. They got house cages?
Yeah,
What?
on the back where your pool or where your hot tub and shit will be, you gotta have like a cage over it. It's like a lawn.
Wait,
Hold
on one
No.
second. 1 second.
Hey man,
You live on What It Is Radio?
Is this What It Is Radio?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Let's make sure this is right. Who just calling in right now?
Man, it's still Moon, man.
No, we got another caller. Caller?
Yes.
Hello?
Are you there?
Yes. Yes,
Hello?
we're here.
Nigga, are you there?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yes.
You live on What It Is Radio?
Oh, no. I thought I'd call in and
Nigga, are you calling from under the desk? You hiding right now. Dial some numbers on your phone pad if you okay.
Beep beep beep.
I'm okay.
Okay. I think I know who this is. What's good, bro?
How are you doing?
Oh man, we good, man. We's hearing about Florida. Now, you said Florida was trash. My man Moon on here right now telling us about the house cages in Florida.
The house what?
He said they put the houses in cages.
The pool cages. You got to put a pool.
Oh, was it a pool
fence,
cage?
a pool shelter? Because
Cage
what
the
I
whole
actually think I
goddamn
heard.
state.
I think I heard something about this because somebody was saying the gators can actually climb, and if you don't secure your shit, they'll climb up over the little fence, come on in, and take a dip.
In your pool.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
They are not discriminating.
Hey,
they're swimming in all waters.
Now,
That's
blogger.
Yes, sir.
Blogger, how much time did you
Yes,
spend
sir.
in Florida?
Randomly, I'd say collectively, I'd say about like 2 years.
And why do you say it's
Straight
trash?
Insects.
Man, I feel you.
There's hella mosquitoes. There's hella bugs. Summertime heat is unbearable. The people have too many gold teeth. A lot of gold teeth.
Yo, the people have too many gold teeth.
They have gold teeth.
I was trying to be politically correct. I didn't want to say that shit, man. But outside of the reptiles,
Yeah.
they seem to have a lot of niggas.
Gold teeth.
Actually,
they
I heard
seem
it.
to
I
have
heard it had a good little
Hispanics.
mix though of community out there. I mean, what you think, Moon? Was it nice and mixed up? Like had a lot of Latinas?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. There's a bunch. Oh, as my homie saying, down in Baton Rouge, had a bunch of hoes out there. Man, Latinas, a bunch of Russians, some Croatian hoes. Man, them hoes was all thick, and it was all spandex wear all day.
We're talking locals, or are we talking visitors? Because Florida is a travel state, so you get a lot of traveling people who are really
Hey,
not.
this
from
nigga
Florida,
really
but
don't like
in
Florida, bro.
Trash.
He broke it down.
Shit,
does
you
not
ain't
like
gotta be
Florida.
from Florida to hit. You ain't gotta be from Florida to hit something, man. If they bringing in all different types of bitches, man, let them bring them in. I wasn't mad at it.
How did this turn
Yeah,
into a
but
motherfucking travel show? What's good?
I don't know, but Florida's not consistently have good chicks. Some dirtbags in Florida. Definitely.
Now, Moon, man.
Where was you at? You thought you was in Jacksonville.
Negative. Miami, Carroll City.
Oh yeah, man, hell yeah. You was in the dumpster dive, bro. I was out there, man. With Mickey Mouse.
This nigga went to Disneyland.
Oh, you were in Orlando.
Moon was in Orlando. He was at Disney World and shit.
Yeah, I was in Orlando with Minnie Mouse and them bitches, man. He was in.
Hold on a second, Mr. Moon, because I traveled to Orlando. There's some things like outside of Orlando, like Lakeland. As soon as you get outside that district right there, it's trash too, brother. True or not true?
I don't know, man. I was in Kissimmee, man. I was in Kissimmee, Orlando, and Tampa, man. I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
Okay, so here goes again, right? For all that don't know, haven't traveled to Florida, Kissimmee
Loving
is
this.
the outskirts of Orlando. So it's sort of like the touristy area outside of the touristy area. But once you get out of those two major cities right there, it's trash. It's straight freaking trailers,
Hey.
garbage, garbage. And then when you go to Tampa, yeah, Tampa is where all of this stuff is. It's the city center, let me say. But outside of Tampa, though, I mean, come on now.
Now, what about Daytona? I was in Daytona. Daytona wasn't bad.
It's, again, if you're going by the touristy area, yeah, but if you go out anywhere outside of...
Wait, hold on, Blogger. Hey, Moon, when you were in these places, how long ago was this?
Man, this is 2017, 18, 19. I've been home for what?
Oh,
2 years
so
solid
not
now.
since Corona.
Yeah, not since Corona.
Oh, okay.
Nah. The last time was 2019. So yep. Not since
Okay,
Corona.
'cause I would wonder what that shit is like now.
How
'Cause
about
I know
Blaga? When was Blaga down there?
2022, my guy. I was there like the other day.
Oh, so you just get back? Like what the fuck? What you doing? Like what? Was you down there for the New Year? What the fuck?
I was down there for business.
Hey, now did you see?
Okay.
Did you see tents? Did they have tents out there, like homeless tents and shit?
Negative.
Oh,
Negative, Ghost Rider. It doesn't rain.
That's what I was gonna say, man. I would rather go somewhere. If I was a homeless person, I don't know why homeless people come the fuck up here. If I was homeless, I would go somewhere with nice weather.
Yeah.
We have the best homeless programs. We have some of the best homeless programs in the United States.
You started echoing.
Our homeless program. That's not me, bro.
Yeah, you got a
You
little.
was talking about Washington's homeless programs?
Yeah, we have the #1 programs for homelessness in the
Do we?
United States, or at least like
We got to, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking 32
Yeah,
degrees outside. What do you
Oh
do,
shit! I
man?
can't tell the way these niggas harass me every time I go somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know what type of program they must give out free tents because there's tents all over this motherfucker.
Are they going to the self car wash? Because that sure don't seem to stop
Hey,
people.
but do
from
you
wanting to
think it's
wash
the
their car for
drugs?
you.
I think it's the drugs, man, because when it was crackheads running around and shit, you didn't see no tents. Crackheads kept it moving. Like they didn't slow down and take naps and shit. These motherfuckers fucking with all these opiates and shit, they taking naps. And they need to
Functional crackheads had jobs and shit.
Man,
you know,
them
you can go to their house and they be smoking crack. But these fentanyl kids, man, these niggas, man, they can't do a goddamn thing.
Nothing without a nap first, man. These motherfuckers got motorhomes, motorhomes and tents with air mattresses. Get the fuck up, man. Step your goddamn homeless up. Like go beg or something. You know, I don't know.
At least learn how to fix an alternator. Shit.
I remember homeless people back in the day was creative. Like you go to downtown Seattle, this nigga done trained the dog how to hold the cup in his mouth while he sleep. You know what I mean? You go to Westlake and shit, somebody's juggling or something. Like homeless motherfuckers now don't do shit but sleep.
No.
Doing push-ups with one finger.
Yeah, entertain me, nigga. Do something. You got all this time.
One finger push-ups.
Go find 3 other homeless niggas that can sing and start one of them barbershop quartets and sing around the trash can. Like, make it a motherfucking tourist type. Make it to where people come and give you some money. Remember they used to sing around the trash cans on fire? Like New Jack City?
I'm living.
Yeah. Go find some other homeless niggas that can sing, man. Somebody might discover you. Remember the motherfucker with the golden voice? They pulled up on him. He was like, Telemundo. Yeah, he had the radio. Nigga, find your talent, man.
Oh, man.
Motherfucking, man. They did the drugs they taking or something just got these motherfuckers not
The
trying.
radio voice.
Aaron said,
Maybe
what
this
is
is
your...
Yeah, man, yeah. The crackheads had talent, boy. That up. Yeah.
They can
That one
fix
dude,
cars.
that
Oh,
nigga was
yeah. The nigga was in the back alley and shit, beatboxing with his chest.
Somebody tell your mama for you.
Yeah, that was my
Tell
guy,
your mama
man.
on you.
Yeah, because the crackheads had talents. They had skills. They could fix cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit, man. These motherfuckers now, man, they just pitiful. She said, what is your obsession with tents? Because I never got to go camping when I was a kid. I'm jealous.
Jealous?
I'm jealous. I never got to go camping when I was young. And I pay rent.
Man,
I'm
just
jealous.
stop.
These
Okay,
niggas is-
hey, let me tell y'all niggas a camping story. And my boy Jake the Snake gonna remember this one. Hey, man, rest in peace, man. You remember Brad Jones?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Rest in peace.
Jake? Okay,
Yep.
yeah. For anybody that know Brad Jones, man, that was my boy back in the day. And I fucked around and made the mistake of going camping with this dude, his stepdad, and I think it was his mom, man. We went to some motherfucking lake, man, and the shit was just eerie as fuck. The whole time I swore I was gonna get killed. I just knew I was gonna die. Like, his dad was hella just a hunter ass motherfucker, man. But anyway, we out there swimming in lakes, doing all this cool shit or whatever. And the motherfucker like fixes dinner. So when dinner's made, I'm like eating this shit and I'm eating this meat. And this shit is chewy as fuck. I'm just like, you know, I ain't trying to be rude, you know, nigga hungry and shit, eating this shit. And the dad goes, you like the food? And I'm like, oh, yeah, Mr. Jones, this is great, you know? He's like, how about the meat? And when he said it, I was like, what? The meat? Nah, I don't like this shit. But, yeah, the meat's good. He's like, it's venison. And I was like, venison?
Oh.
And he was like, you ever had venison before? I was like, nah, what's that? He's like, it's deer. And I sat there like, fuck, deer? He's like, yeah, I just killed it this morning. Bro, the rest of the night I could not fucking sleep, man. Thinking about this fucking deer. Like, It was the worst thing ever, bro. So you ain't miss shit in camping, man. It was cold as fuck. We sleep on the hard-ass ground in the tent. It was fucking noises all night. Man, you ain't missed a goddamn thing.
Yeah, man, camping.
No, he missed it, bro. His childhood was fucked up.
Man.
Hey, camping. I seen Blanca up in a little RV the other day, doing a little walkthrough.
That's right.
I mean, you know, you could
see
go
little Blanca
glamping,
too?
but hey, no shit though. Going like real camping and sleeping on the floor with like the stars out and shit like that. Like, we are not in the right area neither, man. Like, I can guarantee you, it was cold as hell. Probably got all wet and damp the next morning. Like, man, that is not. That's like struggle living.
Man,
most people go camping to a destination where it's like actually gonna be halfway decent.
I went camping for the first time last year, man. The first time. I can't really tell the story though.
But people were doing it.
Maybe.
When camping first came out.
Where did you sleep at?
Huh?
Where did you sleep at?
When camping
I
first.
ended up sleeping in my truck.
That ain't camping. That's boondocking.
Nah, because the homegirl was like, man, we gonna go camping. There was a bunch of people camping and shit. She invited us, and she had the tent. But by the time we got there, they must have kicked her off the campsite for whatever reason. That's why I don't even really want to tell the story, because there's some theories. But she got kicked out the camp. I'm like, how the fuck you get kicked from outside?
She got kicked off the campsite?
She got kicked out of the campsite, man. Like, I didn't kick you out of outside. So then we didn't have a motherfucking tent. But, I mean, they was out there kicking it, man. We went past this one family, and these motherfuckers had, like, RVs all fucking just all next to each other. They had a DJ and shit, man. They was in the woods kicking it and shit, man. I didn't know camping was that lit. That's why I'm jealous of these homeless people.
But it wants to be, but if you caught without the necessities, like, man, I remember one time we got thrown into going camping. It was like high school, and we had this minivan. And so they was like, we're going to go camping. And I was like, the hell we are. We're going to sleep in this damn minivan. We're going to take out all the seats and fucking sleep in that shit. Nah. And honestly, it worked, man. The minivan, you know, hit up the sleeping bag.
Modern day camping, though. You know what I mean? You got Bluetooth speakers and shit. You got to go
like staying at a motel. And
No. I'm saying you got Bluetooth speakers and shit, man. And just all out there. Because where we went camping, they had a DJ, too. They brought a fucking portable stripper pole out there in the woods.
Woo.
And the brides out there stripping and shit in the woods. Like, it was weird.
This was in Washington?
Nice.
Yeah, this was at, what was it, Lake Cleellum. It's clear as fuck over there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
This was recent times?
I told you I went camping for the first time last year.
How did y'all get on this topic about other places?
I don't know, man. We was just talking. Like, this is the morning show, man.
Oh, we was talking about because of the cost of living out here being too much and where would be a good place to move.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hey, man, from my research, man, I'm getting little birds telling me, man, that they're about to start breaking out these camps for a motherfucker that's unvaccinated. And that's the reason to get out the fucking state. Because Governor Inslee he's a dick sucker, and he gonna do whatever he can to get on the good side of this administration, so he can get a new job in administration.
Lord.
Well,
I mean, hey, look, freedom of
sounds a lot
speech,
like
man. He
Inslee.
feels like Inslee's a dick sucker, man. I just said he would have to call in and say otherwise.
I mean, you can tell though.
I'm just saying, bro. Anything anything they say from Washington, bro, he mimicked that shit, bro. So when they start saying that there ain't enough people getting vaccinated and this, we're gonna have to separate people. Yeah, niggas gonna be sitting at the fairgrounds.
You feel like that's right? I'm not going to no fairgrounds, man. Good luck. He's taking me to that. I'm not going. But do you really feel like that's gonna happen, man? You think they could do that? That would be unprecedented, man. That would be like going back to concentration camp type shit.
I like it.
Bro, this shit was always supposed to last 15 days, if y'all remember.
Yeah.
This shit was supposed to last 15 days to curbs or whatever.
Wait, hold on, Moon. Hold on, Moon. Blogger said he likes it. You like the idea?
Absolutely.
Why?
Go ahead and lock them all up.
Nigga,
so
I'm unvaccinated. What the fuck are you talking about them, man?
Well, Blogger, what was your point for getting Blogger? Are you vaccinated?
You can't ask me that, bro. That's like, I think that's my own opinion.
He hit him with the
What do you
professional
mean?
shit. He hit him
Niggas
with
that's
the
unvaccinated can be locked up, but we can't ask you if you got vaccinated?
Absolutely not. It's just all about opinion.
All right, well, check it out. Most people's reason for getting vaccinated was so you didn't catch the shit or get ill or spread the shit. And now you can still get the shit and spread the shit.
Yes.
So now niggas is very idiotic with something just floating around in their body when the shit, when natural immunity is just as good, or they say natural immunity is better than that shit if you look at the CDC.
Okay. Well, here's my take on that. Well, one, I had a homie my age that died today. On Facebook. True story. That's number one from it. Number two, they say you can still get it, but here's the difference, my guy. If you don't have it, your chances of dying is a lot greater. If you do have it, your chances of just getting sick and rebounding is a lot greater. So
now why do you believe that?
It's just based on people who have fought the Omicron, which everybody's getting it nowadays, and they're bouncing back. Versus when the disease first came out, people were dying.
I've seen
I haven't been vaccinated. I've caught every single virus traveling, and I haven't touched the hospital at all or came close to dying.
Yeah, me neither. And the people that I knew that were vaccinated that got that shit did a lot worse than I did at around the same time. Like motherfuckers are way sicker than me.
Are you healthy individual? You don't have asthma, you don't have any underlying issues?
I mean, shit, I'm fat.
I'm overweight.
Yeah, I'm fat. That's about it.
Okay. Well, see, that's not one of those underlying issues. That is one of the top ones. But if you have asthma and underlying issues, which a lot of people do. Okay, well, it's probably in your best interest.
But what in your mind makes you not think that a vaccine can actually hurt those things more?
Well, from a child, when I first started going to school, they were giving us vaccines, and they seemed to work, for like chicken pox and polio and all that other stuff.
Right.
So I figure that the research is better.
Well, when did you have to take 3 of those shots in a year?
Well, you have to take them serious. It just depends on the virus. Some of them I think you had to take every year. There's a tetanus shot.
Well, when we were kids, we took shots, and then we had to get booster shots before we went to school. But after elementary, we didn't take no more shots, bro. And that's for like chicken pox.
What's kind of interesting about all that is I stepped on a rusty nail recently, so I learned a whole bunch about booster shots, believe it or not. I had to go get the old tetanus.
Yeah.
And the doctor was breaking it down that even though you get your booster shot for tetanus, it only lasts for like 10 years. And if a lot enough time goes by, 20 years or whatever, that at some point you lose all of the immunity from it. So then boosters for them certain things are actually they're necessary in order to make sure that you stay good from it, like the tetanus or the dare I say the rabies shot, lockjaw.
Hey, now Moon, man, is there any circumstance to where you would consider getting vaccinated?
Nah, because it's not a vaccine. It's an RNA. It's an RNA type thing, but you have to research that. But nah, there's no reason to, man. Your body has all the immunities, bro. You get sick, your shit fights that shit. It gets used to it. It goes away. Like,
so it's safe to say that you're a firm anti-vaxxer. Not to give you a label, but I'm saying you're firmly against the vaccine.
Yeah, because it's not a vaccine.
Okay.
See, I feel like it's unfair when people get dubbed anti-vaxxer.
Yeah, no. I didn't mean to do that. That's why I corrected myself. Yeah.
Nah, you good.
Because a real anti-vaxxer, like I had a coworker who wanted to go to Africa, right? And she wasn't fucking with the COVID shot neither. And then, you know, in order to go to Africa, you have to get the what is it? The malaria shot. You guys aware of that?
Yeah.
So she wanted to go see the pyramid. She had to get the malaria shot and something else. And she didn't go because of that, because she's like true to the form, like she ain't getting no vaccines. So she ain't never gonna go see the pyramids, I guess. But yeah, so
Yeah, bro. Once they started, it seemed cool. It seemed all right when it first came. Like, hey, this is the next move we're supposed to do. But when they started giving niggas prizes, they started giving niggas money, free weed, cars.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's a red flag.
I'm
bro.
hella suspicious of free.
They want in you.
I'm hella
there's
suspicious
something they
of
want
free.
in you, bro. This is not about saving lives. They didn't even go this hard for HIV.
Yeah, that you know what they say too. If something is free, then the product is you. You know what I mean? Like,
But here's the deal. If you're not getting vaccinated, you're anti-vaxxer. No other way around it.
Aaron says there's also shots that get at 16 to get at 16 for school. Yeah, that's for gonorrhea.
what's kind of funny is like the mRNA debate and stuff, like, because we really never know exactly what it's doing to us right now in year 2, year 3. But like, can you imagine what it was like in the 1800s when they discovered penicillin and they started talking about it, like, hey, this stuff from bread, it molds up.
Hey,
but
hold on, man. Could you imagine STDs without back then? Like, oh my God.
When they discovered that, I guarantee you it was the opposite reaction, though. People was probably like, hell yeah, give me that shit.
Just imagine a yeast.
Die from this shit.
Just imagine a yeast infection just left unchecked or some shit. Like, Rob was really running around with no type of, man.
He said, whoo.
Dick cheese and shit, man. It was bad back then, man.
Legit
this is the
dying
best
from that
time to
shit.
be alive.
Like, fucking dying from clap.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I bet when chlamydia first came out, it was killing motherfuckers.
Better bring that penicillin back.
Chlamydia was killing motherfuckers, man.
Nobody had a problem with that vaccine.
So that, hey, you know what's crazy? Everything gets weaker. Like right about now. Remember back in the day when AIDS came out when we was young and shit, man, and the motherfuckers had us scared to fuck. Like, we was so scared, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was taking vows of celibacy and shit as kids. Like, we ain't never gonna get no.
Okay, if you think about it,
And
they
now-
wasn't giving away no song. They wasn't giving away no stuff like they were with COVID, but they sure as hell had a couple of #1 hit records. When
they had whole anthems for shit.
They were
Like,
like, let's talk about sex, baby.
Yeah, let's talk about
Come
AIDS.
on, man. That was group. Yeah, they wasn't playing.
hey,
on
but
that
look,
shit.
now they just make it look like some shit you can live with, kind of like COVID, man. It just took a little bit longer, but we're there, man. They got AIDS medicine commercials and shit. Like, you take this shit.
All they had to do
Huh?
All they had to do was take a sample of Magic Johnson's blood.
Now,
and
blogger,
made
you
a
believe
vaccine
in
out of Magic.
vaccines? Would you take the HIV vaccine? Would you take PrEP? Are you gonna take PrEP? You worried about COVID? Are you taking PrEP?
Prep up.
I appreciate. Okay.
For your one love or many love.
Hey, it's just as
ready to answer
just
the
as
question.
motherfucking deadly as COVID.
No. Let's
So
tell you, tell you why not.
HIV vax.
Why not? He said, let me tell you why not.
Let me tell you why not. You gotta listen why not.
All right, go ahead. Tell us why not.
AIDS is something that you have to partake or participate in.
Not
It's
necessarily.
not airborne. Yeah,
Got to get a blood transfusion.
well, that's something that's intentional. You participated in a blood transfusion. I ain't participated in a blood
You
transfusion.
took part of that.
I never took a blood transfusion.
What if
ever.
you
I'm
participate
saying
in
when they
some...
tell you need a transfusion and you say yes, you have taken part in that.
Well, see, that's when you say yes, you participate. I'm gonna say no, I don't want it. I just want the
So
vaccine.
you're gonna deny the blood transfusion?
Absolutely.
Well,
So you
In my
would
religion-
rather like
in my
die of
religion,
low blood?
in my religion.
oh, it's religious
it's
purposes.
against my religion. We don't take
Oh.
other folks' blood. See, now you guys are sensitive to me now.
No, not really. Cause wouldn't
Hold
your
on, because
religion
of
be
your
against?
religion. So
Wouldn't
say
your
you
religion
got
be?
like,
Oh, go ahead.
say you got cut across your thigh vein, which is the main artery in your leg, which basically means if you don't get a blood transfusion, you gonna bleed out. Like you ain't getting a blood transfusion.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Give
So
me
they
that.
can't give you blood at the hospital.
They can't give me blood at all.
Oh shit, man! God damn.
It's not
In your
religion.
paperwork.
And you worried
Yeah,
They
about
got
corona?
they can-
Nigga, you
Yes.
need your religion is
Because
deadly.
corona, no, because my corona is airborne. You can get that just by walking. You can get that just by talking to someone. You can get that by just going to orders on the beat.
Hey, but blogger, man, we all know how much you love buns, man. You always talking about buns, man. Why wouldn't you take the HIV vaccine?
yeah.
You never know. You might come across some.
You never know, man.
You might put some buns airborne. You might put them up in the air. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And put yourself at risk for a deadly virus.
Yeah, but here goes, right? I only like honey buns. It's only type of buns. I only eat honey buns. Honey buns are organic and AIDS free.
Oh,
That's
God.
funny.
Hey man, y'all watch sports, man. What's up with the playoffs, bro? What's going on, man?
Trash. Nobody in it.
Trash.
The playoffs are trash. Why you say they trash, man?
Ain't nobody in it.
And we got two. Besides the Seahawks, there's two NFC West teams.
Yeah, man. The Rams and Niners, man. The Niners look like a team of destiny, man. They done shocked the world twice. Cowboys and Packers. That shit was a good ass weekend of football, man. That Chiefs Bills game was a good ass ending.
Who was
I knew
shocked
the
that the
Bengals
Cowboys lost?
Huh?
Yeah.
Who was shocked that the Cowboys lost?
Who was sad?
Who was shocked that the Cowboys lost? You said they shocked the world. Nobody was
Oh,
shocked the
nah,
Cowboys
I'm just-
lost.
I'm
That's
just
a
riding the-
guarantee.
I'm just riding the moniker for the Niners right now because
Oh,
they're the
okay,
team
okay.
everybody wants
Okay,
to
Blair.
lose. I just kind of like the. I don't want to root for an NFC West team, but I like the Niners because they're gritty. Plus, the Seahawks gave them
One
a
of them's
whooping
gonna
twice. Huh?
One of them's gonna go to the Super Bowl though. So
Which I think it would be funny if the Niners go back and then it's Chiefs versus Niners in a rematch, which would be kind of boring. But I like Joe Burrow and them Bengals, man. Them Bengals look tight. And I kind of hope they shock the world in KC this weekend.
yeah,
That'd be cool.
I was really hoping that the Bills could have pulled it off against the Chiefs, to be honest with you, because that game was sick. But
Yeah.
in the NFC, it's Rams versus Niners. That's kind of just boring. But then Matt Stafford, who was with Detroit, if he could win and get to the Super Bowl, I think that would kind of be a cool story because he was always basically just living in the basement in Detroit for his whole damn career. They done wasted Megatron. They done had so many good players go in and out of there that they just never got it done, you know? But now here he is in LA.
I hate Stafford though, man. Stafford is. I don't like that motherfucker, man.
That's why I'm riding them Niners, man, because they're winning in spite of their quarterback, who everybody says Garoppolo's a piece of shit. But that defense is hard, man. Bosa and that other dude on the line, man, them boys is playing hard as shit on defense, man. They're downright scary when they want to be. And Debo Samuel, man, I think Debo Samuel is the most underrated player in the whole playoffs right now. He's the MVP all the way, all the way.
Yeah, I agree.
what about Cup?
I mean, Cooper Kupp, okay, fine. He's from Eastern Washington. He works hard. He gets his. But, like, honestly, if I had to pick out of all of them guys, Debo Samuel by a mile. Like, by a mile. That dude looked like he could be but he's a wide receiver / running back when he wants to be, man. He could play any position on the field. He probably field punts if he wanted to and give people pain, man. Debo Samuel, I guarantee you, watch. He gonna get paid.
Yeah.
If
There you
anything, DK Metcalf
That's
should be
big.
taking some notes because Debo
Big.
Samuel's showing everybody how it's done.
You picking 49ers?
I don't know. I think I'm going Niners and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. It's going to be a weak rematch.
I think the Seahawks need to try to get AB.
Hey, seriously, man. We need everything we could get, man. Them Seahawks are disillusioned to the idea that they played in the hardest division in football because they did, but that 7-10 record still ain't good enough. I like to cut it. Like we're looking at another wild card exit unless we make some big ass changes, man. We need a home run hitter like AB. We need to like just figure it out, man. They done messed around and let too many players go and gave away too many draft picks and shit.
They need to get rid of Pete Carroll. Period.
Get rid of Pete Carroll. Who would you recommend, Blogger?
Get rid.
Who would you feel
Anyone.
that? Jim Mora Jr.
Slap Yamaka. I would slap anybody. I don't understand.
Maybe bring in Marv.
We've seen
Bring Marv Harshman.
Okay.
I mean, ultimately, I don't know, man. Pete Carroll, that whole stuff, that's just drama, man. I get sick of that shit because you know damn well if Russell wanted to, he'd probably go to New York where Sierra wants him to go anyways. I mean, I think that's just a matter of time.
You guys are just attached to Pete Carroll. That's it. Pete Carroll.
Yeah, because Pete is the most. He just got the most. How can I say? Life for the game, man. Like for the players.
He's the trashiest coach ever. Like his coaches and then Pete Carroll. He's like trash. Like he's the bottom of fucking Brown. Poor decision.
God damn.
Super Bowl.
I think you're tripping, Blaga, because honestly, if you think about it, out of all the years he coached there, they've basically been good the whole time. And other places that
whole time.
I mean, give me a better coach in your opinion, and we could talk about their records because even Sean Payton.
Motherfucker want Holmgren back.
Yeah, like the Saints, man. I mean, shit. The Saints had fucking Sean Payton for 16 years, and that whole time they was in the conversation every single year, basically. And now that he left, watch, they're about to take a dive unless they get a real good coach. Okay. Same thing with the Schlocks. We had Holmgren, and then we took a dip, and then they brought in Jim Mora Jr. All they needed was 1 year with him, and they was like, no. We ain't doing this.
Okay, but I mean, like, the census says this is October 21st that this man should be fired. 100% certain he deserves to lose his job. That's absolutely. I mean, this is what the people are saying. You can Google it. Like, he's just trash.
The people are saying it. They got a petition.
Yeah, it's on Google. Yeah. He's a good coach. He's an average coach, but he should be fired. I'm going to give you the reasons right now. Actually, he shouldn't be fired. He should retire. Let me take it back. So Pete Carroll fans are not all upset with him. He should retire now and let somebody else take the helm. And you guys ask, who would you do if we got rid of Pete and John? Let's see who would be suitable. Well, we don't even know who will be available once we get rid of it. We'd have to see who would be available in the market. But anyone would be good. His ideology sucks. I mean, his second Super Bowl that we lost was purely a decision call that lost that Super Bowl. Now, if you was the head of a CEO of a company and you made a bad decision, what would happen to you?
It's kind of funny, though, that we sit in the balance of wins and losses when, in reality, them being in the Super Bowl and having that play go the other way, both teams probably made like $600 million just off that interaction alone. So it's like it is a business, and they're making nothing but money, and they're making more money than they ever made. But he's trash because he made the incorrect play call. That shit always cracks me up. Because football could go any way. Like, you could throw up something in the air and there'd be 10 different results from it in a football game. I mean, look at the Bills and Chiefs, man. Josh Allen called heads, not tails, so the Chiefs got the ball, never looked back. I think if the Bills would have won the coin toss, they would have never looked back neither. And so it's like, at the end of the day, I mean, football is entertaining as all hell, and you ain't always going to win. 31 teams is always going to be mad. Only one winner. But everybody winning in the league because they make billions and billions and billions of dollars. Shit, what do they make, like $12 billion a year?
The fans lose, though. And if they hit the Super Bowl, they double that.
Did any of you guys see the what was that? The comedy cast? I can't think of their names, but they did the Tom Brady skit when they were telling Brady it's okay, he can't win them all. And they had to let the other team win because it started to look fake.
Nah, was it on?
I can't. I gotta find that shit for you. But he was like, yeah, Brady, sorry, man, you'll get him next year, man. You know, it was looking too fake, man. You were coming back, man. They were on Twitter talking about, man, this is fake, man. So we had to give it to him, man. But don't worry, next year we're gonna come back with the 46-year-old Tom Brady comes back with another Super Bowl. Number 8, baby. You'll be all right, baby. We'll see you next year. It's hella funny, bro, and that's how I feel like. This shit is starting to look so fucking fake now, bro. Like, fumbles at the 1 yard line, fumble to get him back in, touchdown. Like, I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel like that whole Super Bowl with the Seahawks was fake. Like they really had to give the ball to somebody else because our boy wasn't going to talk at the end of the game. It's like this shit is like I don't know. It's just make believe at this point to me.
Well, you got to think about it. Is reality TV even real? Same thing with this shit
Hell.
sometimes. I mean, the more entertaining it is, the more money they're going to make. I mean, Die Hard style for their football team, ready to fight people if they ain't the same team. You know what I mean? Oh, what? You
Right.
root for the Bengals? You a Browns fan? Like, shit's fucking stupid. And none of these people making money from the NFL to root for their team. They're just rooting for their team, spending money on jerseys. How the fuck these jerseys become $130, man? I remember TJ Maxx style. You could get a jersey for like $19.99 and feel good about yourself. Nowadays, everything's over $100 for a damn jersey, man. Even NBA jerseys.
Damn.
Yeah, they're really killing right now.
Let alone
So-
don't even try to get a Sonics jersey. They try to Mitchell and Ness you up, man. $150.
Have you-
Try to call it throwbacks and
guys-
shit.
What's
Have
up,
you guys
blogger?
already going over? Have you guys already gone over business?
Going over business? Nah, we haven't, man.
Stock market.
What you got on your mind?
What's on the football? Stock market crashing, Bitcoin down, every stock is down.
Hey, man, hold on.
We're heading
Quick.
for financial ruin.
Hey,
Hold on.
Blogger, you feeling all right, man? It just seem like glum. Like, what's going on, man? Are you really under
Very
a desk
melancholy.
in an office?
Hey, have you guys seen this video? Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yes.
What was up with that, man?
Did they
Speaking
push
of
him
falling
or they
down,
jumped?
stock market falling. This reminds me. Why did they put the balloon where they put it, man? It's like the motherfucker's almost under the bridge.
They missed the target.
No, he missed. I mean, I don't even laugh. God damn.
Damn.
What the fuck is that?
It looks like this motherfucker was about to jump off the bridge, and they brought the bouncy house for him and shit. But the motherfucker just like, that's the way to do it. If you wanna, man.
Is he
Damn.
dead?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, he really wanted out of this motherfucker.
I just had to break that up before we went to business. Now tell us about the stock market, blogger.
Yeah, man. What are we looking at? The Dow Jones is down 30. The Nasdaq is
Are
down
they
100.
jumping out of windows on Wall Street yet?
Like, what are we so
Yeah.
worried about? The HSI, the Hang Seng Index? Like, what are we talking, blogger?
I'm talking bad, bro. I'm talking about McDonald's is losing money. I'm talking about
McDonald's is losing money. I'm
Man,
about,
McDonald's ain't never losing money as long as they got that barbecue sauce.
I'm
and them
about to get a
nuggets.
sweetie meal
for
right
six.
now.
Man, come on,
I
man.
know, especially with that human meat. You definitely can't lose no money.
Hey, man, as long as that pink sludge is forming those nuggets properly.
Oh man. Hey, wait, man. Speaking of that,
They
man,
brought
fucking
back
side
the orange drink.
sidebar. Hey, Moon, man. I know you be up on your I know you be up on your conspiracies and shit, man. What's up with the organ harvesting, man? I've been seeing that a lot, man. You got anything on that?
Oh man, that's just regular shit, man. That ain't nothing
I
new.
knew it.
Hold on,
That's
wait.
every day, man. You got a couple dollars and a kitty that ain't working right, man. You go straight to the hood, man. You point them out.
Oh man, I was just
That's
reading
what I
about
do.
that shit. That shit's scary, man. That's the only one that be having me nervous, but I don't got to be afraid because ain't none of my organs worth shit. But if motherfuckers
Well,
really
you might
out-
get tricked out of one. My girl just told me about a story how some dude gave his girl's mom his kidney, and then a
Oh,
month later
broke
she
up with
married
her.
some other nigga.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
broke up. Yeah, that's fucked up. You imagine
That's
being,
cold hard.
being down one kidney, you know what I'm saying, over a motherfucker that found out they don't love you.
To his girl's moms, too? Damn.
Man, I would. Oh,
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
no. I'd
Fuck
act
that.
fucking fool. That's domestic violence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need my
But
shit
man,
back. I'm gonna need mine's back. Fuck that.
Facts.
I'm gonna need
No,
mine
no.
back.
Need mine
By
back.
hook or by crook, bitch.
Oh, my gosh.
To them petty.
So,
Yeah, I am petty.
So hold on, hey, I got a
So,
question.
hey, man, hey-
real quick before
Yo.
you go, man, I got a question for you. When you was going down there to the south, did you guys ever slip down to like Puerto Rico or the DR or anything?
Nah, we had a trip we was gonna take though. We found out you could take a ferry from Miami to Puerto Rico in the daytime and catch it back later that night. So we was gonna do that, but full schedules got all clanked up and we couldn't pull it.
Damn, they got a ferry. How long the ferry take?
I think like hour and a half.
Oh shit!
What does it leave out of? What does the ferry leave out of?
Yeah, one of them ports with the damn. I want to say where the cruise liners leave out.
Miami.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Check into that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Hector, man. We supposed to be going to Puerto Rico here pretty soon, man. Shout out to my guy Hector. All right, man. What else we got?
Yeah, man. Take all your shots.
What else we got in the news, man? What else we got?
And your vaccine.
So that means we would have to get our get vaccinated, right?
Why? We're not leaving the country.
Yep. Yeah, nah, not unless you leave the country.
Yeah, we're not leaving the country.
You don't need your passport to go to
No,
Puerto
man.
Rico.
Puerto Rico is a province of the United States, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I knew that.
I think. Hey, Moon, was you about to bounce out?
Yeah, man, I'm about to step out here, man, but it's really good talking to everybody, man. I appreciate
man. Good having you on, man.
2 cents, man.
Good to hear from you. Hey, look, man, we're going to try to do this every morning, Moon, man. Make sure you peep us out and check in, call in, man.
Oh, I will, man. I'm working from home, man, so I definitely will be calling in, man.
Me too. All right.
All right, y'all brothers, take it easy, man.
Yep.
Now, Blogger, you still here with us, right?
I am.
You don't take no fucking vaccine.
Too late.
Don't be like that.
Now, Blogger, man, what's going on, man? Is everything good?
Yeah.
Now that we alone, man. What's good?
Yeah.
What's going on over there, man?
I'm at work, bro.
Oh, you at work?
Oh.
Okay. I was about to say you sound hella dubious over there, man. We was checking
Okay,
on
so
you.
that's why the real blogger isn't chiming in.
He got on the witness protection voice and shit, man.
Yeah, you got on that. You got on that. I need this job voice.
Hey, man, somebody send me some videos, man. Send me some videos. What the fuck you been watching, man? What's been going on, man? They had dude jumping off the brick. Oh, did you see that motherfucking shit, man? Old boy that was running from the police on the motorcycle. I know it's kind of late, but yo, man, fuck,
He exploded.
Man. Oh my God!
I'm sorry,
man.
but actually, Clout Chaser, you might be one of the people who found this dude. But there's some cat on Instagram, man. I swear his videos be cracking me up. He be fighting people with some busted ass shoes, and then he'll start like singing some old gospel shit, like
oh
Lord.
Yeah.
So stupid. Be like walking home and like, you know what I'm talking about, Clout?
Yeah.
Dude, that shit is so fucking funny, man. And there be a couple of them right now that be having me dying, man, on them reels.
Yeah, a couple motherfuckers tried to get on the wave for my man.
That shit though, that shit's funny as hell. When he be busting in on people with some some busted shoes.
Yeah.
Every time they look at him and they be so
Jordan didn't do that dunk.
Oh wait, hold on. Check this shit out, man. You seen this blogger?
Hold up.
I remember when I first got my bike, man. Blogger told me, he was like, man, you learned how to ride. Now you need to learn how to crash. You see this shit, right? Oh my.
That's a fact.
Just total disregard for the public safety.
The LAPD says the motorcycle was stolen. An officer tried to perform a traffic stop, but the driver took off. An LAPD helicopter followed the motorcycle, but police say they decided not to chase the vehicle on the ground because of the time of day and potential threat to public safety. The motorcycle sped through the streets until ultimately colliding with a car in an intersection. The two people inside were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. At least one resident says he wasn't surprised that something like this could happen in his neighborhood.
I hope people learn from that, you know.
Oh man, you didn't even see this is a tame
For Inside
video.
Edition Digital,
On,
I'm
man.
Mara Montalbano.
Hold on, I gotta go back.
Like he flies off in every direction.
Shit, hold on, does he? I gotta go back and find the other one. Hold on, man. Hold on, I gotta find the real footage, man, because that ain't shit.
Are you guys putting that on the show?
Yeah.
Hey, Slap, I'll be right back.
All right.
That might be too graphic. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll get off of that though. What else, man? What's been new with you, blogger? I heard you in I heard you and motherfucking Clout Chaser, Master William. I heard you guys had a heated debate about some music the other day, man.
All the time.
I heard you guys.
I was trying to tell him that the artists that he supports are just lyricists. We've broken down like how you determine what kind of music you like. He's a lyricist. He likes lyrics over beats.
Okay, and you like beats more than lyrics.
No, I like both. I'm more well-rounded. He's just more single-handed tunnel vision. He just likes lyrics. He just likes the music, and then they put the beat on there. If they singing their raps, they're whack. Period.
If they singing,
if they singing harmonizing, that means.
Yeah, I know Willie. Oh, you like that? If they singing and harmonizing.
I don't have a problem with it. I don't like it or don't like it. He just doesn't like it.
See, he's talking about the new.
Like
the new
era. Like the auto-tune rapping, I would call it.
Not even auto-tune, just that singing / R&B type.
So you like the singy shit a lot more.
I like the new rap. I like the evolution of it. I like wherever it goes sometimes. Sometimes it's not always good.
No, for example,
how do you feel about it?
For example, who would you say like an artist, somebody you listen to?
Kodak Black.
Kodak. I fuck with Kodak Black. I don't know what it is. It's something about me and
Kodak Black.
It's something about me and crazy people, period, man. I just tend to like motherfuckers that's off a little bit. And that
give me another artist.
That nigga seemed pretty off, man. I fuck with him.
Give me another artist, chill. You had some artists I play for him who don't like it. You don't even listen to it. You don't even give it a chance.
Oh, what was the ones you was trying to get me to hear?
That's what I just said. Kodak Black, that was the Christmas song. He was like, man, that's some trash.
Yeah, you kept playing that Gremlin song. Like,
hey, Kodak Black got a song where he said that he tried meth. And he took a sample of that meth and they tried it and they liked it. Like, this nigga was talking about liking meth. Nigga, that shit's different.
Corday. Young Corday.
Oh, he got lyrics. I fuck with him.
He's got everything that he sings too.
That Corday kid, the one that fuck with the tennis chick.
Yeah, he all right, man.
Yeah, he decent for a young person. I would say his shit's a little different. You know what I mean? Like
NBA young boy.
I still haven't figured that dude out, man. My son loves him. I ain't figured out.
He's this generation. Let me tell you why.
He's this generation's Tupac. I don't know enough to say that he's not. Fill me in.
I mean, he's authentic, ignorant street. It's not fake. It's not made up. He's not giving you a tune that he heard from some of his friends. It's authentic. It's passion, and you can hear it in his voice. That's why he's so popular. He's their generation's Tupac. Probably gonna die too.
Well, he would probably be worse then, because Tupac was acting and shit a lot. You know what I mean? Like he had a job outside of rap, and it wasn't really necessarily, you know what I mean, the shit these kids be doing now. From an
artistic standpoint, he's the equivalent of a Tupac. I think from a following cult factor.
Damn, is that what they saying out here, or is that just you? Are the kids saying that like he's their Tupac?
Arguably, he's like the best out of the new school.
Damn, that's crazy.
The kids are saying fuck Tupac.
You lying?
Right? Yep.
Man.
So it's all about. Hold on, man. I gotta fuck that. Hey, son.
It is. Fresh opinion.
Yeah, I heard a couple motherfuckers saying some shit like that.
Hold up, we gotta get.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey,
I'm 18. But none of them get an expert opinion on this, man. On Price. His name is
Hey, Blogger just said that NBA YoungBoy is like y'all generation's Tupac.
Hey, we'll figure it out.
A lot of people think that.
They do?
Yeah.
What? Mm-hmm. Why do they? Why?
Right.
Why?
He's trending.
Hey,
I'm too.
Because he trends. Oh, he's too. Huh? Yeah.
Slap.
You what up?
This nigga knows. He's informed with the youth.
Who?
Blogger.
Blogger's informed with the youth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm asking the youth right now. So he's Tupac of y'all generation. Why?
People just say that because he just gets the most numbers, like the fastest, and like he just like
So it don't have nothing to do with like him being as big as a. Because I mean, Tupac was more than just a rapper. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of people like.
He was more than just a rapper. He was an actor.
Hold on, what you?
He was
what
like
you guys talking about?
He was an activist. Oh, Blogger was telling us that in his mind, NBA YoungBoy is this generation's version of Tupac.
It is.
How many albums he got?
The way people look at him, yeah.
Tons of albums.
The way people look at Tupac, the way people looked at like the way Young is.
Word. So that's wow. I mean, my son feels the same way.
But it's like I don't feel like that.
You guys have been enlightened.
Oh, in general. So not you. You don't think that.
Hey, did he? He did a video where he was like doing Tupac scenes.
What was it? Brenda's Got a Baby.
Nah. Was he the one? Somebody did it recently where they did a video where they were doing the same type of scenes Tupac was doing in his "I Get Around" video.
Oh
no,
I haven't seen that one.
I want to say that was NLE Chopper.
NLE Chopper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What's up with old boy? What's the one that's pushing P? Who's that? Gunna? I sound old. I am old.
Who?
What is pushing? Now that we got you in here and you young and shit, what the fuck
Gunna.
is pushing P? From you guys' perspective,
Player. It's another word for player.
Yeah, what is pushing P from Gunna's perspective?
It's player. So in other words, that's player. That's
He's a pimp. He's talking about pimping. So all these
pimp,
people that's out
player.
here saying this shit, saying pushing P.
They say it for different. No, it's a meme.
They're saying it
It's
for
a meme
different
now.
reasons.
It's a meme now. So now
okay.
people like pushing penis.
Yeah.
Like, they just put
Because I saw like it
Now
was
it's just
either
a meme.
it was like Target or
premium,
Walmart
pushing
or some
prime.
shit had an ad, and they was talking about instead of pushing P, you could be pushing these shopping carts or some old crazy shit like that. And I was just like, God damn, like corporate America, man, these motherfuckers just take everything the motherfuckers do and latch on somehow, man. Remember when Wendy's and goddamn Burger King was beefing on Twitter? They was dropping diss tracks and shit on Twitter. These niggas was doing fucking World Star.
Man, they're trying to get a stir, man. They're trying to get people to come and get them Whoppers.
Yeah, so
Gotta get them double stacks.
Pushing P. Well, are you?
What do you think, Blogger?
Blogger,
Blogger, are you a junior Whopper man or a double stack guy?
I'm not even a Burger King man.
I was about to say, man.
Or you can eat buffet guy.
So you said Old Country Buffet?
People from like LA and stuff.
No, the Harvest Buffet. To go.
I feel
Trying to
like
get on his head.
Let's see.
I feel like they did too. That's right.
What about
By
a
the
good
pound,
Chinese?
bro.
What about a good Chinese all-you-could-eat buffet on Hosmer? Would you go for one of them?
I wouldn't be anywhere near Hosmer. As a matter of fact, the restaurant has to be within
Where's this
10
from?
to 12
I
miles
can't even
away
barely hear you. You
from
said you
Hosmer.
would not eat on Hosmer?
I don't know. I just feel like
I wouldn't eat at any restaurant located on Hosmer.
That's breaking news, Slap. A blogger will not eat at any establishments on Hosmer.
Say that again.
Absolutely.
Blogger will not eat at any establishments on Hosmer.
Hey man, you gotta stop by Latitude for them chicken wings, man. You go at the right time. The motherfuckers is like from heaven.
I gotta think that Round Table on Hosmer is still pretty good.
Round Table on Hosmer, that's decent, but
Gonorrhea shot?
no, I don't need no
Round
gonorrhea
Table
shot.
pizza?
Son, stop reading the comments. Round Table
yeah.
decent, but also what? Famous Dave's? You wouldn't eat at Famous Dave's?
I wouldn't even feed my freaking dog Round Table pizza.
Oh, you are bugging.
Isn't that
Now, you
the-
gotta
don't-
remember
they
this
got
nigga.
that Popeyes
You gotta
right
remember
there.
he's from New York. There's probably a gas station somewhere with pizza that Blogger likes, man.
in New York.
I'll eat 7-Eleven pizza before I'll eat Round Table.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's some
You said you would eat 7-Eleven pizza before you would eat
before
Round
he
Table.
Round Table. He don't know about Round Table. And you like buffets? That Round Table buffet on Hosmer is the
They got
shit.
the fucking lunch buffet, man.
No.
Man, you are tripping. Hey, but
As
you know
soon
what?
as you leave that, you guys got gonorrhea. Your stool is all watery.
Oh hell nah, man.
It's not good.
Oh man,
all
that
that
is
bullshit.
just a quick
about to be
disclaimer
ready?
for Round Table.
We gotta
You
go
will
a
not
little bit.
get those symptoms if you eat at their establishment.
Hey, man. Speaking of pizza, though.
Watery stool.
Speaking of pizza, man, you gotta try Blogger. You gotta try Slice of Life. Slice of Life, man. It's like man. I thought it was a fucking restaurant, man. I looked the shit up on Yelp because I ordered it off of DoorDash. It ended up being like a motherfucking corner store, but they motherfucking pizza, man. I think you would like it. It's supposed to be New York style pizza. Slice of Life.
Okay, can I throw a disclaimer out there? I want to tell a story about you, Slap. I hope you don't mind.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Time, right? There was a time I called Slap up, guys. This is a true story. I was like, yo, Slap, I need some Chinese food. I need some like some good Chinese food. I asked him twice, 2 times. Like, he said, yo, go to 6th Ave Tacoma thing, man. Get the fried rice. I'm like, yo, I had it before. It's trash. He goes, nah, you need extra seasoning, right? I'm like, okay. So I go back to the spot. And I go there and I go get the rice with the extra seasoning. Not only did my blood pressure go up, not only did I get MSG poisoning, it was trash. Okay,
what?
So
what place?
I gave him the best fried rice in Tacoma by Safeway.
Best fried rice. Oh, you talking about Tacoma #1? That's not 6th Ave.
Whatever, you know that.
Yeah.
You know
number one. Oh man, you are tripping, man. Number one is good,
so
bro.
So then listen. So then I said, yo. I call him back again. I'm gonna give my man another chapter. That's what I got right. I said, hey, I need some garlic wings and I need some combination fried rice.
I already know what you about to say.
I ordered from this place on. What'd you say just now? What's the Grubhub or whatever it is?
Yeah. All right, you talking about
so
homes?
He gives me the directions. He gives me the directions. I go to this. Listen, it's in the middle. It's like stuck between Lakewood and what's that other place? Chocolate City. I don't know what it is. Like. I walk in this joint, right? They got kids playing around. They got kids' toys in there. They got about 3 cats, right? And like no customers. Right? I'm like, you guys sell wings? They like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I just wanted to know, and I walked out because that's how terrible it was.
Nigga, so you didn't get the wings?
Absolutely not.
Oh man, he told his story just to see. Hey man, Holmes, them wings at Holmes, man, you are tripping. Well, you had the wings at Holmes before, right?
Which one? Where's that?
They the ones that got the wings where it got like the green onions on them and shit. They got the little garlic ones, the salt and pepper wings. Slice got them one time, man. He got a gang of them and shit. I be getting them on.
Yeah, those slap.
Yeah. Blogger.
Okay. Have you ever been to the restaurant though? You have to go to the restaurant.
Nah, man, I order that shit. I don't want to see this is the thing, man. Nowadays, I don't want to fucking see the restaurant. Some of that shit that you order, if you notice, like if you look on DoorDash and Uber Eats and shit, like some of them places don't even have a place. You know what I mean? Like they got like little sub kitchens and shit now, to where you're ordering the shit.
Doing it out their house.
Well, I ain't caught a house one yet, but I had one like one of them places is like it said, what did it say? It said Wild Burger, right? So they got a whole menu for Wild Burger. The whole time it's Buffalo Wild Wings. You know what I mean? Like,
that's like that Mr. Beast shit too. Like some cat on the food apps, like you could buy a Mr. Beast burger, but like they use other restaurants to
make it and shit like
make
that.
Their burger for them. Yeah.
So I mean that's pretty cool, man. I mean I'd eat some food out your house if I knew what your kitchen looked like. But you got to think about it.
I'm telling you.
Most restaurants, you can't see the kitchen anyway. You know what I mean? You go back there, you don't know what the fuck it looked back like. And if you ever worked in food, you kind of know what the kitchen looked like back there, man. You know what it could look like. Food is nasty.
I'm telling you, I went to the restaurant you was eating at, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't chicken that you guys had. I'm sure it was.
Nah, man, you tripping. You ain't had this chicken. Bro. Say that one, man. You ain't had this chicken, man. If you had this chicken before, you would know you bugging.
I did. I called you that night too. I was like, hey. That's how you know the story. I'm like, hey, it's not that it. It's not it. This is trash. This is not it. I had to go. I have this. But I wasn't wrong about this one.
You wrong about this.
Literally had.
You wrong about this one, bro. I'm telling you, you wrong about this one.
Bro, they had like 2 kids running around there with Tonka trucks and everything. Bro.
Yeah, man, they probably helping out. You know how hard it is to find cheap labor these days? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, cobwebs in there, bro. Listen, they had like 2 cats.
The dirtier the place, the better the wings.
I know.
Wings need a little dirt. You know, you ain't gonna get no good wings out no clean place, man.
Have a little dirt on the wings?
Nah, you just gotta have a dirt in the environment, man. You know what I mean? You gotta think about it, man. Especially a place that make chicken wings. That grease get everywhere. You know what I mean? It's a little.
They don't change your grease.
It's a little grimy. My favorite chicken used to be from the corner store. Like that would be my favorite place to go get chicken from. It was always one of them corner stores at the time had something real, you know, the real chicken.
They don't change their grease either.
They don't change that grease.
They change their grease on Monday and Friday.
Hey, that
Everything else
old
is leftover
grease.
Hey, man.
Do something to that chicken, man. I like
That
that.
grease got a mother, just like that vinegar.
Yeah, I don't want vegan
Shit's
grease.
alive.
Gotta have a twang to it. Gotta have a twang.
Shit's alive.
I don't want that
Got
clean
soul.
grease, man. I want grease with memories. You know what I mean?
Good memories. Hey, listen, I gotta go, guys. Good talking to you guys, man. But I gotta go.
All right, Blogger man.
All right, man. Blogger.
Good talking.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
See you tomorrow. Bright and early. Good morning show.
Hey, man.
Hey, quick breakdown. Traffic. Seattle, Tacoma, 30 minutes.
Hey, man, what y'all thinking so far about this morning show? What you think? You like this?
I think it's a good start. You know, why not?
Yeah.
It's good to get
No, but
back
I'm saying
on
just
and talk.
being up in the morning. You notice ain't none of us drinking right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what honestly, man, I'll be honest with y'all. The reason why I just haven't even been down to do the show like that is because I've been afraid of getting that drunk again, man. Some of the motherfucking shows, man, my God, man. It was one where I couldn't figure out what happened to me the next day. And I kept rolling around on my bed. I was moaning and shit like, oh, what the fuck was wrong? And somebody's like, man, you drunk that whole bottle of Douce in champagne last night. And I'm like, I did. And I had to go back.
Let me watch the podcast.
Yeah, I had to go back and watch. Like, damn, I killed that whole fucking bottle, and then I drunk a bottle of champagne on top of it. Like, my alcohol was going crazy, man.
If it was that night, you drank more than that, my friend.
Was it? I drink more than that. You know the night I'm talking about. I was hurt.
Man, that's the night we had that.
Wait, hold on. Aaron says day
midnight.
drinking is the best. We're gonna find out at some point.
We're gonna find out soon enough.
Yeah,
Maybe
we're gonna
tomorrow.
find out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got burns. We got burns in the morning now. You on quarantine. It's the COVID special right now, man. Hey, have you tried drinking since you had that shit?
Oh, hell yeah, the whole time.
You been drinking? Yeah, see,
hot toddies, man. I got me some 100 proof bourbon as soon as I knew I had that.
Who am I asking right now?
Straight
that was
to
a
the
dumb
store,
question.
Man. I mean, you know, you got to try a lot of alternative treatments for this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I got the old school remedy. I've been tackling it with.
Yeah, that shit had me a little winded, man. That's like going up and down my stairs and shit like that. I think that was the only thing that followed me after that shit. But other than that, I just haven't.
Do your remedy, hey Burns, do your remedy consist with anything out the norm? You know.
Well, one thing that I did, I made my chili. So I guess that's outside of the norm because I call that shit the multivitamin. But man, I made some spicy ass chili.
Yeah.
And hooked that shit up, man. I was eating chili for like 3 straight days, man.
So you never lost your appetite or sense of taste or no shit like that?
Nah, fuck no, not at all. Nothing. Like, the only thing that I felt when I got it was there was this one day where I got home and I kind of felt chills.
Yeah.
And then I thought I was running a temperature. Yeah, I thought I had a temperature, and I took my temperature, and I wasn't like 100 or anything like that. I was like 99.1. So then after that, I just had a stuffed up nose and a little bit of a cough, but that's it. But then I've been drinking the whiskey because that whiskey will open up your throat to make you feel better. So then when you're all nasty and feel like you got a cough and shit, so, you know, I had me a bottle on day one. No messing around with it, but... Of course, some people don't drink alcohol, and that is what it is. But that whiskey, man, it was weird, though, because you wouldn't even feel drunk. That was the weird thing. But, yeah, like... Huh?
You wasn't feeling drunk? How much did you drink?
A whole lot. And I'll tell you, man, I probably had like 4 or 5 drinks that first night, and I just felt regular.
So what you about to drink today?
Some more of that.
Hey, well, look here, y'all. Hey, look. I gotta go, man. I gotta start doing my daytime shit real quick. You guys want to come back on later?
Hell yeah, let's do it. Why not?
We already set up. You know what I'm saying? Everything's set up, man. You guys want to go on again? I gotta go. I gotta go take my son, man. He's taking the GED.
Good luck to him, man. Good luck to him.
So I gotta go take
Good luck.
Good luck. We'll see. I'll have an update when I come back. Good shit, man. We'll come back, man, with drinks. I'll hit y'all in a little bit, man. Thanks for everybody that tuned in this morning. Aaron, LaShawn, Stump was good. Stump.
What up, Stump?
My cousin Jimmy. Hey, good looking the moon for calling in.
And yeah, big shouts out to Moon, man. That's the homie.
Kamala, what's up? Who else? Yeah, man. I'll be back. We'll be back, man. Just try midday, man. We'll do the midday push.
Yeah, we radio.
We radio.